Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Victor Baba, and a warm welcome to Nuts and Balls. Now, today we have a great subject matter that I'd like us to unpack in the next a couple of minutes, and we have themed today's broadcast as navigating through the complexities or the maze or the labyrinth of information. Now, information is power. I totally agree with that. But in our information age, every minute, every hour, we are barraged, we stumble upon, and we have contact into billions and billions of information. Now, information is very critical and fundamental, not only to our growth, but to our well-being. And with that in mind, I'd like us to talk about a technique that I have discovered through my research, through my academic and scholarship pursuit. Not every information is good for you. That's very important. As a matter of fact, you are what you eat. At the end of the day, you are a product of the information that you have consumed and synthesized. Now, the technique goes as follows. It's a three-step process, very sequential. The first step leads to the second step, and the second step feeds into the third step. Now, the first step, I call it gathering information. And here what you are trying to do is build your information or your knowledge bank. So this is a process where you are piecing together a different pieces of puzzle. And I'd like us to think of the whole exercise as a jigsaw puzzle, where you have multiple puzzles having their rightful place. The word here is rightful place. So you can't you can superimpose a puzzle where it does not fit. So the first process in our jigsaw puzzle is gathering, as I had said, and gathering has got to do with piecing together, putting together a different information from different sources and so on and so to speak. And there are different sources for information, journals, for instance, periodicals, magazines, and all that. And then this leads us to the second step, which has got to do with analysis. And analysis here, simply put, has got to do with acute and critical appraisal of information that we have on our desk. And it's an important process, because here we're trying to filter, we are trying to synthesize what information is good for our well-being, what information is sustainable to what we do, to our vision, to our purpose, to our workplace, to our organization, to our household, to our relationship, to our family, and so on and so to speak. And this brings me to the third sequential step in this three-step process. Very important. And this is a critical thinking. Once you have gathered information, once you have built your knowledge bank, and you have done your analysis, you have done your synthesis, the third step is critical thinking. And critical thinking, in simple terms, has got to do with thinking while standing on your shoes, where you begin to critically involve your third eye. You are appraising, you are assessing the merits and demerits. You are looking into the pros and cons. You are looking into the advantages and disadvantages of this information. And with that, I'd like us to once more again just look at this process again. Number one, you gather, you piece together. And number two, you analyze. And number three, you think through your shoes. Very important. These are important skills that every person in the 21st century must possess in their hands. Thank you for watching.